All right, let's review the project deliverable 3. Let's see how can you complete the deliverable 3 over here. So first of all, you can click on the requirement here. And then what I require over here is that step 1, you use the load you calculate from deliverable 2. And then check for the safety of one random beam. You can use the default factor of safety is 2. For example, if you calculate the beam on the deliverable 2, you use my example project, then you can check for any of the beam over here. You can pick, for example, this beam on F6 to A6 over here, F6, A6. You can check for the beam over here. Okay, you have the size of the beam is B4, and then you have the length of the beam. You know that one is reinforced concrete. Then you can check for that one. Okay, if the beam over here, the size of that is not a rectangle one, I allow you guys to assume the size of that is a rectangle. For example, if you have the beam type B, that one is not rectangle one, I allow you guys to quickly assume that one is a rectangle 2 feet by 1 feet 6 inches. You can assume that. Okay. So what you need to do is that you need to check that. You need to check for the one beam. And then for the second question, I will require you to design for the beam. Okay. So for designing for the beam, if you can pick any of the beam over here, you have the length of that, you have the load of that you calculated. For example, you calculated that one over here, that from all right, over here you calculated the load on the beam. For example, the load on the beam over here. So you have the load, the length of the beam, and then you can design for that. You can design for steel or wood, whatever material you select. You just propose another design for me. And then finally, after you do the 2 calculation, you will follow the step 3 is to type everything and put that into a poster. Similar to what you submit previously, you put that into a poster. So on the left hand side, you put the checking for the beam, and on the right hand side, you put the designing for the beam. Okay. For the factor of safety, like I say over here in the question, that you can use the default factor of safety is 2.0. Similar for step 2, you put the design of the factor of safety is 2.0. Okay, and don't forget to do the internal team review as well. So this one is very similar to the assignment that you did previously. You just check for the beam and then design for the beam, and then put that into the poster and submit that one for me.